Okay. So here we go. As we're rolling out, we've got ab circuit this morning. So we're going 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, times 5 per group. So there's 2 groups of 3 exercises. So yeah, we go 30 seconds on the first exercise, rest 10 seconds, 30 seconds on the next, rest 10 seconds, and then wrap up with the third exercise, 30 seconds. Then we go right back to the top. We're going to rest a minute in between. So while you're rolling here, I'll just explain the first one. It's not rocket science today for sure. The first one is a plank. Boy, I don't even know if I need to demonstrate this, but I will. A plank. So we can do that either in a push-up position, okay, with straight body, tailbone tucked down, or you can do that plank from elbows. Yeah, your choice there. So first exercise is a plank for 30 seconds. Second exercise is a side plank for 30 seconds. The third exercise is the other side plank for 30 seconds. Okay, and we just take 10 seconds in between there. So it's about locking up that posture. There's a little more movement involved in the second group of 3 exercises, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So I'll join you on the roller. No weights needed this morning, but let's meet right around the hips. So if you haven't, and also, by the way, if you don't have a foam roller, you can do this stuff on the floor just by, moving around. You still get some effect of the floor. In fact, especially if you're sore, you can use the floor, especially around your hips, to kind of push that tissue around. But otherwise, we'll use the roller. Whatever cheek you're rolling on, you'll cross that leg. Switch to the other side. And let's make sure we get the front of our legs this morning too. If you don't have a roller, you can use the heel of your hand and get quite a bit of that. Just moving the tissue around, squishing it a little bit, keeping things nice and tender. And good. Last thing, I'll lead here. You can, if you need more, you can do it on your own, but the last thing I'll lead is just a roll on your back. And roll over to your side a little bit. Get your lats. That's the part under your armpit. I recommend leaving your hips on the floor for that. Just because if your hips are off the floor, it ends up being quite a bit of weight. And that's not comfortable. Okay. So let's go glute bridge. So we're going to press both heels down into the floor. All right, your belly's strong, your tailbone's tucked. As you come up into that glute bridge, almost think about peeling your tailbone off the floor, right, rather than arching your back and lifting your hips up. All right, from here, we're going to reach up over your head in the letter Y, and we slide. Start to open your chest up a little bit. Let's reach nice and high at the top. Almost a little shoulder shrug up there just to stretch your lats. And good. From there, let's relax. Bring your feet up off the floor. We're going to do some dead bugs. So we're going to reach with opposite. Right hand, left leg, reach out. And left hand, right leg, reach out. So as you reach, the other limbs should stay frozen. And good. From there, we're going to put your hands on your knees. And then using your abs, you're going to pull your knees back up into your hands. All right, so you should be getting a lot of ab work here. Trying to push your knees up into the heels of your hands. Heels of your hands are just staying steady. And good. Let's relax and roll over onto your side. If you got your foam roller nearby, you can prop your knee up on it. If you don't have a foam roller, just stack your knees on top of each other like that. And today we're going to trace that rainbow up over your head. So we take your thumb, trace it right along the ground, keep your eyes on it the whole time. And we're opening up. As you open up, the roller should stay steady. Don't let the roller move. Then we just close back over the top. And good. Let's switch sides. Pushing that bottom leg nice and straight. Think about pushing your heel away from you. Your knees should be up even with your waistband for this. Remember, you're going to follow your hand with your eyes as long as you can. And good. All right, let's roll over to all fours. And then we're going to go into that push-up position, but we're going to push hips up. We're a downward facing dog, sort of. I don't know, the yoga people would probably argue that, but all we want is to stretch down the back of your legs. So we can shift from side to side, let those heels drop down to the ground. And from there, let's bring your one leg forward for a pigeon stretch. So bring that leg up and across. And good, switch sides. Ruth Ann, welcome back. So we've got that other leg up and across. And good, let's come up to standing. And last part of warm up, we're gonna do a lateral lunge. And then we're gonna press that knee into your opposite hand. So we step out for a lateral lunge, and we come up into that march position and push so like I'm just gonna keep my right arm straight and I'm pushing my left knee into the heel of my left hand. Okay, so we get this crossbody thing going on. All right, so we step out, come up and press. Think of it like you got a ball of Play-Doh in between your knee and the heel of your hand, and you're trying to smush that out into a pancake. And let's go to the other side. So we step out, come up into that march, squish the ball of Play-Doh. And Good, relax. Okay, so spending some time on the floor in this first group, well, and the second group actually. All right, but we're gonna go 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 5 rounds. Okay, so it'll go pretty quick. Let's make sure posture is number one here as we do this. And I'll give some variations along the way if we need them. And no weights needed. So we're gonna get started in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, starting off in that plank. Here we go. Now, like I said, you can do this from your elbows or from your hands, or you can mix it up. Totally up to you. We can go knees down. We can go one knee down. All right, so whatever you need here to keep good form. Less than 10 seconds here. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're rolling over to your side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So the standard would be on your side. Sometimes it helps to point those fingertips up at the ceiling just to make sure everything's stacked up nice and tall, right on top of your elbow. Your top foot's gonna sit right in front of your bottom foot, so both feet are on the floor. 10 seconds left on this side. An alternative to this is bending your bottom leg and having your top leg straight, bottom leg bent. And rest. 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other side. 2, 1, and here we go. So there's sort of 3 positions in a side plank here. We get the first one is knees stacked up on top of each other, both knees bent. Next position would be top leg straightens out. And the standard or the final one would be top foot in front. 10 seconds left. Again, fingertips up towards the ceiling will help you stack your shoulders up. If you find that your hand is out here like this, you might be leaning too far forward. And relax. All right, that's round 1. Back to the plank in 2, 1, and here we go. Again, you can go push-up position or from your elbows. Another way to do this would be hands elevated, right? So if you don't want to go knees down, you can elevate your hands on the front of the couch, the back of the couch. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Side planks coming up. Ready, and go. Ten seconds left. Making sure your hips are pushed forward, not sticking out behind you. And rest. I screwed that up. Sorry, you got away with one there. 5 seconds early. All right, other side. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Ten seconds left. And rest. Okay, that's round 2. Back to the top, plank position. And here we go. Ten seconds left. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Side plank in 5, 2, 1, and here we go. Third round of side planks. Remember those 3 variations. Straight legs, bottom knee bent, both knees bent. Three seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Roll over the other side. 2, 1, and here we go. Might be starting to feel this in your shoulders, as fatigue in your shoulders. If that's the case, just make sure your elbow's pushing strong into the floor. Think about pushing yourself as far away from the floor as you can. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Also, by changing your going to knees or changing the position, you take some pressure off of your shoulders too. All right, plank round 4, here we go. Making sure that head is pulled away from the floor. So we don't want to extend your forehead down towards the floor. We almost want to make a double chin. Keep that head away from the floor. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Side plank 4. Ready? And go. Keeping those hips pushed forward. Don't let them push out behind you. 10 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2, 1, rest. Okay, ready, and go. Other side. Keeping that top shoulder pulled back. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, last round coming up. Back to the plank. Ready, and go. Remember, we want your hands or elbows right underneath your chest, not propped out in front of you. Ten seconds left. 3 seconds, 1, and rest. Okay, last set of side planks. Ready, and go. Halfway. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last set of 30 seconds. Other side plank. 2, 1, and here we go. Halfway there. Three seconds, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna rest for a minute. And we'll get back into the second group. 3 exercises, same format. First one, hollow body scissors. So this hollow body hold is peeling your shoulder blades just up off the ground. Eyes should be looking at the ceiling. And then we just move feet up and down. All right, so that's one. Second one, crawl position, shoulder tap. So we're gonna be here with knees just off the ground. All right, so hips are bent, knees are bent, knees just off the ground, and then we're coming up to tap a shoulder. So we tap, 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 okay. If that crawl position doesn't work for you, you can go ahead and move into a plank position. Last one, hollow body hold, windshield wipers, just like we did last week. So legs are going from one side to the other. Okay, your cheek might come off the ground a little bit, just sort of rocking back and forth on your sacrum. Okay, the lower your legs, the tougher that gets, okay? All right. So we're ready to start with the hollow body hold with the scissors, feet moving up and down. Okay, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Remember, we roll up, curl those shoulder blades up just off the ground. Eyes are up at the ceiling. Then we're moving feet up and down. The lower you drop your legs, the tougher this gets. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. Rolling over to the crawl position. For shoulder taps. Ready? And here we go. A variation here could be straight legs. Try to keep everything locked up right in the middle. As you pick up your hand, you shouldn't have to shift your hips over to the other side. 10 seconds left. The lower your knees are to the ground, the tougher this gets. And rest. Okay, hollow body, working those feet side to side. Ready? And here we go. So we lower down to one side, lower down to the other. You should kind of feel your ankle bones moving past each other here as you go. Remember to keep those shoulder blades rolled up off the ground. 10 seconds left. Three seconds. 1, and rest. All right, that's round 1. Staying right where you are for the scissors coming up. In 2, 1, and here we go. Pull those toes back towards you. Halfway there. Make your best effort to keep your legs straight. We need to change something. You can move them higher or lower. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Crawl position is next. Ready? And go. Helps to have wide feet and narrow hands here. Halfway. Five seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Rolling back over. Windshield wipers side to side. Ready and go. Keep as much of your sacrum on the ground as possible. All right, so we shouldn't be rolling too far. Almost want to just let those ankle bones slide over each other so your feet get uneven at the bottom. 10 seconds. I should say your leg length gets uneven. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Stand right on the floor. Scissors are next. Round 3. Ready? And go. Doesn't take a lot. Just moving those feet right past each other. Keep your legs straight, everything under control. Halfway there. Check your low back, make sure your low back's on the floor. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Rolling over for crawl position. Ready, and go. Again, keeping your forehead away from the floor. Think about making that double chin so your spine gets nice and long from the top of your head down to your tailbone. 10 seconds left. 2, 1, rest. Rolling over. Wipers for round 3. Ready, and go. Halfway there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, here we go, round 4. Scissors. It's round 4, right? We're keeping those shoulder blades up as you go. 10 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Rolling over. Shoulder taps and go. Halfway there. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, rest. Okay, wipers for round 4. Ready, and go. Halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, round 5. Last go of it here. Make the scissors a really good challenge for yourself. Ready, and go. Keeping those legs as low as you can. Shoulder blades are off the ground. Low back is glued to the ground. halfway. Keeping that scissor nice and tight. Legs straight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rolling over. Ready, and go. Crawl position. Tapping those shoulders, everything under control. Keeping your knees as close to the ground as you can. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax, last set of 30 seconds. Windshield wipers side to side. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and go. Use your elbows as little as possible. Might even help to bring them in by your side. Halfway there. Last 10 seconds of the day. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Nice job, guys. These Mondays are a good way to start your week with a little bit of ab soreness. But yeah, every Monday is going to be a core circuit. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Any issues, any questions, any problems, any concerns?
Just that was hard.
And that's okay.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I was actually, for a second there, Kelly, the thought popped into my mind that maybe we weren't challenging you enough. So I'm glad you said that.
No, that was tough.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Your week's off to a good start. And we'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
Thanks, Brian.
You got it. See ya.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye.